Most people think crying means someone lost control. They assume something went wrong. They assume the pressure became too much. They assume the person couldn't handle what was happening. That's why tears are often treated like proof of weakness. But that assumption is wrong. Some of the most emotionally strong people cry. They just make sure it happens when no one is watching. From a young age, many people are taught the same lesson. Stay calm in front of others. Don't react too much. Don't show emotion openly. Don't make situations uncomfortable. So they learn how to keep a steady face. They learn how to listen quietly even when something hurts. They learn how to respond calmly instead of emotionally. Over time, this becomes normal behavior. It becomes automatic. From the outside, it looks like strength, and often it is. What most people don't understand is what crying actually is. Crying is not emotional collapse. It is not a failure of control. It is not the mind giving up. Crying is a physical release. When emotional pressure builds up, the body has limited options. It can release that pressure, or it can store it. Storing pressure does not make it disappear. It just keeps it inside longer. People who cry are not falling apart. They are letting pressure leave the system before it causes damage. Emotional strength does not mean feeling less. It means managing more. Emotionally strong people still feel stress. They still feel disappointment. They still feel frustration. They still feel sadness. The difference is not what they feel. The difference is how they handle it. They don't immediately react. They don't dump emotion onto others. They don't let feelings control the situation. They carry it quietly. That takes effort. Staying calm is not effortless. Holding your tongue takes effort. Choosing your words carefully takes effort. Listening instead of reacting takes effort. Letting things slide takes effort. Every time someone stays composed, something is being held inside. That effort builds up over time. It doesn't vanish. It doesn't disappear just because the moment passed. Crying is how the body releases that built-up effort. Not dramatically, not explosively, just enough to reset. This is why emotionally strong people often cry in private. They care about control. Not control over other people. Control over themselves. They understand that emotion changes the environment. Crying in public changes the room. It invites attention. It invites questions. It invites judgment. Strong people don't want that. They don't want to manage other people's reactions while they're already processing their own emotions. They want release without disruption. So they choose privacy. They cry where no one interrupts. They cry where no one watches. They cry where nothing else needs to be managed. There is a difference between reacting emotionally and processing emotion. Reacting means emotion spills outward. It takes over conversations. It influences decisions. It shifts the atmosphere. Processing emotion is different. It means the feeling moves through the body and exits safely. Private crying is processing. Public emotional outbursts are reactions. Emotionally strong people aim for processing. They don't want emotion to control conversations. They don't want emotion to affect judgment. They want clarity afterward. From the outside, this behavior confuses people. They see someone calm. They see someone composed. They see someone steady under pressure. Then they hear that the same person cried. It doesn't match the image they built in their head, so they assume something is wrong. But calm does not mean emotionless. It means regulated. It means intentional. It means contained. Some people never cry. They believe this makes them strong, but often it means something else. It means emotion is being postponed. Stress is being ignored. Frustration is being buried. Grief is being delayed. That pressure doesn't disappear. It accumulates. Eventually, it leaks out in other ways. Irritability, emotional distance, sudden anger, burnout. People who never release emotion don't avoid pain, they delay it. Crying in private can feel lonely. There are no witnesses, no reassurance, no one saying it's okay, no one validating the feeling. That absence can feel heavy. But it also shows independence. It means you don't need your pain to be publicly acknowledged to be real. You trust your own experience. You process it. You release it. Then you move forward. People who cry in private often have strong boundaries. They don't want emotional moments turned into stories. They don't want vulnerability misunderstood. They don't want sympathy they didn't ask for. so they protect their emotional space. They allow emotion to exist. They just don't expose it. That's not repression, that's self-respect. Real emotional strength is not emotional silence. It is emotional awareness. It is noticing when pressure is building. It is choosing a safe moment to release it. It is returning to life clear-headed afterward. Crying does not weaken emotionally strong people. It keeps them balanced. Emotionally strong people often function well under pressure. They make steady decisions. They handle conflict calmly. They don't escalate situations unnecessarily. That ability doesn't come from ignoring emotion. It comes from managing it. Private crying is part of that management. It allows emotion to exit without affecting performance. So if you cry in private, stop questioning yourself. You are not fragile. You are not unstable. You are not losing control. You are managing emotional pressure responsibly. And in a world where people either explode or shut down, that ability is rare. Crying does not cancel strength, it supports it. Feeling does not make you weak, ignoring feelings does. And choosing when and where emotion is released is one of the clearest signs of emotional maturity.